Hi my loves, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I am KellynLove. I am an artist, a reader, a fairy, and I'm here to serve you peace, love, and magic, okay? I do this because I have a passion for it, and it's very healing for me. And I'm doing it because I want to help heal others. I want to give messages of love and truth and peace and wisdom and wholeness. And I just want to make you feel powerful and loving and special. And that's today's reading. What makes you so special? I love this because this is straight to that inner child. I feel like every inner child, everybody wants to know that they're special. And we are special because we are our own individual thing. We're also special because we're part of a collective. And both of those things make you special. You're not just special because of the individual things that you are, but you're also special because of what you're a part of. So I want to tell you all the different reasons why you're special. And yeah, just kind of maybe give you a unique perspective on yourself. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so thankful that you're here. If you want a personal reading, if you want to share the energy even more and have a reading that's just for you, let me know. Email me at KellynLoveTarot@gmail.com and we can get you a personal reading. If you want something just for you, you know, something specific question, topic, or just to give your soul a hype up, let me know. But if not, without further ado, we will get into prayer and intentions and ask for blessings from my guides and all that. And then I'll show you the crystals, the 4 crystals that you have to choose from. And you'll go to the description box, pick your pile, and those will be your messages, okay? I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for you here. I'm feeling special, and I hope I can help you feel special too, okay? Calling all my angels, ancestors, fairies, guides, my spirit team, the divine cosmic order, to the aliens and energies that are all about love and peace and joy and prosperity and truth and wisdom and empowerment, but most of all, love. I call you into this reading. I ask for your blessings, and I'm so thankful that you're here. I ask you to bless this exchange of energy. I ask you to bless my words, my cards, and the message. I ask y'all to bless my viewers, my subscribers. I invite my higher self and the higher selves of my viewers and the loving guides of my viewers to be here, if they so want to be here, to be a part of this reading and to help me give messages of truth and love. I thank you all for the blessings, and in the name of love, amen. Ashe, so mote it be. All right, so let's get into the crystals. Okay, we have 4 different ones to choose, 4 different vibes, all right, 4 different colors. So the first crystal is this dark amethyst. Okay. The second crystal is the rose quartz. Okay. The third crystal is the Lapis Lazuli. And the last crystal is the honey calcite. Okay, so we have the dark and stormy amethyst, the light and bright rose quartz, the chock full of knowledge lapis lazuli, and the sweet honey calcite. I want to say she's kind of sweet and sassy though. All right, amethyst, rose quartz, lapis lazuli, or honey calcite. All right, so pick your crystal and I will see you there. All right, if you chose the purple dark amethyst, this is your reading. These are your messages. All right, so right away, you are special because you are dynamic and you have different sides to you, of course, we all do. But you are special because you are so badass, and I think people see your badassery and what you've been through, and maybe the tough emotions and just the journey that you have taken to evolve yourself spiritually and mentally. People see that richness of what you've done to heal and protect yourself, and just your stories and experiences and things. They see how that has solidified you and that you have gotten a lot of depth because of what you've been through and how you've healed, and yeah, just the experiences and the wisdom that you've collected. But what's especially special about you is that there is this core of light, bright, like inner child almost, but just like purity about you, that when you dig deep, or when people dig deep, when they get closer to you, when they get more intimate with you, they see this core of purity. They see this core of clear intentions or pure intentions and kind of innocence. And so it kind of makes both sides even more impressive and even more special, because they know that you have both, and that because you kind of are at different sides of an extreme by how like mature and wise and badass and experienced and tough you are, along with how pure and like inner child and just like free you are as well. So it's both, like you've built a lot for yourself and you've gone through or been through a lot, and you're also free and pure and innocent still at the core. And so it's like you have this coat on, but really like people are so just amazed, and spirit is amazed by how special it is that you are both of these things so effortlessly, and that you transition in between so well, of being so wise and so inner child and so connected to spirit through and through. Okay, what makes you so special, Amethyst group? Okay, you are so balanced. Exactly. Yes, the Temperance card says it all. You balance that inner child, you balance like your wise self with your inner child self, the purity with the experience and kind of the grit of life. Like, you know, you go through battles, you learn to protect yourself, and yeah, we want to open up and be vulnerable and let our inner child play, but you also need that armor a lot. In this world, in this universe, you still need your armor. And so the fact that you have no problem taking it on and off, or just the transition, or just the fact that you have both sides and have integrated them so well, it is so special. And that you're not afraid of emotion. You're not afraid to go deep as well. Like you can be that light and bright, airy, fun energy, but you're not afraid to really be in your emotions and feel the hard things. And so people can see that you might be struggling with anxiety or depression, or just be weighed down a lot or something, but the fact that they can tell that you're healing yourself and that you have healed yourself, and that only adds to the depth of your humanity and your spirituality, and yeah, just makes you this really wise person and that people can really relate to. All right, Amethyst group, what makes you so wise? What makes this group so wise? Yeah, it's what you've been through. It's what the cycles that you've, I want to say, like cried about. It's the pain that you've been through and how you've transformed that, how you've healed it, how you've not let it take away your core of purity and fun and bright light inner childness. It's about the fact that you didn't let that take away that core of yours. You've got the moon, so what makes you special is how you self-reflect, how you feel your emotions, how you're in touch with your dark side. Okay. You could be very fair. You could be what makes you special is your sense of justice, your discernment. Okay. All right. What makes this group so special? What makes this Amethyst group so special? Hell yeah. Okay. You are independent and fruitful and abundant, and you know how to create your own garden. You're wise. You know you've been through experiences. You have many learned lessons, many learned cycles or completed cycles, and you know how to provide for yourself in a way of love and peace. Like you are full of potential because of this range, because of this depth, because you have the core of curiosity and fun and purity and inner child mixed with a very well established coat of armor and maturity and wisdom. You can really operate well as a soul wherever you are, and you have so much potential and power. You really could have kind of a sharp tongue. You could really just know how to cut to the point, just be direct about what you want, and bring that into your future. Okay, you've got the Queen of Swords, which is all about intellect, and she's got a dove on her shoulder too, though. So it's like, yeah, she has her sword and she has her intellect, but her eyes are down and she has a dove. So she's not using, and the sword's in the ground. So it's like people know your power. They know the armor. They know the depth of how far you can go. They know that you're a warrior. But they also know that you have this softness, this gentleness, this peace. That dove is that inner child sweetness. And it's almost some like naivete a little bit, but it's the balance. It's like you're not afraid to take a leap of faith. You're not afraid to explore and be a child or a beginner, but you're also somebody that knows how to grow a garden, provide for themselves, build abundance, see potential, find potential and work with it. You know how to reflect and be practical, and you know how to like ground or center yourself and find a new vision or path. Yeah. It's people really respect the power, that whole extreme thing. It's like, since they know you have both sides, it's very impressive to people that when you're in one extreme and the other, like the fact that she has the sword and she's the queen of that sword, but she's choosing to be peaceful. It's even more impressive than somebody that's just naturally always peaceful, because they know that you have a lot of energy and power, and you could be aggressive. You could be using the sword for, harm, but you don't. It's in the ground. And so you're grounded and peaceful. And that's just so special to find in somebody. All right, what makes you so special? What makes this group special? Yeah. Yes. What makes this group so special? What makes this Amethyst group so special? Come on. Yes. Okay, so you do well in times of challenge. You do well when it's you're working with two extremes. This whole idea, this duality, this dynamicness, you work really well with that. And I think that that's your light and your dark side that you really know how to play with, or the wise and inner child. You just really know how to play with and integrate two different extremes. And it's a very, very special quality. You know how to balance your inside with your outside. You know how to balance your two sides. You could know how to balance out a room. You just really know how to play with different sides and integrate them into something beautiful. And that is a very special skill. Okay. You also really know how to like this whole provide for yourself and nourish yourself. And no matter if you think you're struggling with providing for yourself or self-care, your core knows how to do it. It does come naturally to you. And this is something that you can do for yourself, for your community, for your family. You know how to nourish, you know how to take care of something, you know how to grow fruitfulness, like you know how to breed and grow and bloom and duplicate, like you know how to be abundant. It really is just that. You know how to water and grow things, and you know, because you're practical, because you reflect, because you because you're grounded. Okay? And you see the potential, you water it, you ground yourself, you do all the right steps. Okay? All right. What makes this group so... Wow. Yes. It's duality. It's your duality. It's the logic with the love. Okay? It's the intellect with the heart. It's the dark with the light. It's the wise with the new. What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yeah, your discernment. What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yeah. You're a breath of fresh air to people. It's the intellect, the intuition, the intelligence, and the instincts, okay? Your intelligence, your discernment. That is this Queen of Swords. Is somebody that still has their compassion intact, but is very intelligent, very discerning, and can be in charge. And yeah, they can balance it all. It's no but. There's just and. It's just and this and that. You heal yourself. You know how to heal yourself. You know how to grow. You know how to water yourself. You know how to restore yourself. You're good at it. You can nourish yourself. You nourish others. And you create. You create abundance. You create prosperity. You know how to do this naturally. Oh my gosh. Yes. Growth. You know how to grow. You know how to water yourself. You know how to heal. Come on. You have excellent observation. This is that reflecting, that groundedness, that discernment that comes from your observation and being able to observe in like a practical way. Then you take action. It's not all potential. You take the action needed. And I think you're passive when you need to be passive, and grounded and practical, and you take action when you need to. Like, it's just, you have this excellent discernment. So you know when to maybe be in more feminine receptive energy and be in more like put it out there masculine action energy. You know how to balance that because you've got the temperance. You've got the balancing act down. Okay? All right. Love that. Okay. What makes this group so special? 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 Okay. You are a riddle to people because they don't understand how you integrate all these different sides together so well. It is a mystery. You are a mystery to people. They just can't figure you out. And that is what's so special, is that you're not one-sided. You're not even two-sided. You're dynamic. And if people want to get to know you, they have to realize that though all of those sides blended together, that's who you are. And that blending act, that's your specialness, that's your power, that's your creativity, your magic. Okay? You have the vision. You are so wise. There's these owls in here. But you see the potential, and you have the vision, the creativity to see, especially in the dark, you see the light in the dark. That's why you reflect so much, and you're not afraid of your dark side and your light sides. You play with both, you integrate both, because you understand the value of both. And if you're based in love, then you can do that. You have this discernment, you know your values. So you got the Judge. So it's like you know how to see the practicality in all of the different situations, and that makes it where you're not judging, that her sword is in the ground, right? She's not using it to cut through things and make all these strong decisions. No, she's grounded, and she's looking at the you look at all the situations, and you know how to. It's just this very grounded, practical approach. Okay. Yes, you got the internal child and the crone. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The crone is the older, wise energy. Been around, old soul, lots of wisdom, the witch or wizard in the forest, right? That's the crone. Then you have the internal child. This is what I'm talking about, okay? It's the riddle of you being the eternal child and the crone at once. And that's why you hold such beautiful vision. That's why you're such a good judge and have such good discernment and intelligence. And that you can heal yourself and heal others and grow and create and take action, because you're taking from a whole place that's wholehearted, and it's just integrated with just the energies make you whole. Because you're not leaving out any part of your spirit, and they're all invited, like all parts of you. I absolutely love that. I love that you know how to nourish yourself. You really do. No matter what, that is what makes you special. So you know how to heal yourself. You know how to nourish yourself. You know how to take the right action and grow. And if you don't, then let me speak it into you. You have this ability. It does come naturally to you. And whatever our society wants us to feel guilty for things that naturally come to us a lot, because we're not in environments sometimes that allow us to be super creative or grow or whatever. But you have the power to create that space, create that energy wherever you go. You are that energy. And the fact that you have this wisdom with the inner child, I mean, and maybe you have felt really strange for this switching or this transition, or being able to be both energies and go back and forth, and it's kind of weird that you just switch in between or whatever. But that transition, it's actually smooth. People actually look up to you for this, and we definitely don't want you hiding this energy, because, which I get, you want to protect energy and stuff, but just know that you are such a beautiful example that it can be done, and that you can take your inner child with you, you can take your maturity and wisdom with you, and your hope and love and purity with you wherever you go. And so just know that you are a light and example to people, and you infuse the spaces that you're in with that dynamicness and that healing and that wisdom and that peace and joy. And it's so beautiful, so needed, and we are so thankful that you do. All right? Oh, actually, goodness. One more card. One more card. All right. What makes this group so special? What makes this Amethyst group so special? What makes this Amethyst group so special? Wow. What makes this Amethyst group so special? Okay. Yeah, you do really well in conflict. You really do well, because I think it's a time for you to be able to use those integrated energies, because it takes, for complicated dynamic problems, you need kind of a complicated dynamic person to be able to understand the different sides and look at it in different perspectives. So you really do well in those kind of situations where you can problem solve, or just all of your different energies can shine, because you need to pull from all of those different places to get the job done or find the solution or something. Okay, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is you knowing the balance of life, you knowing the cycles, being able to go in the ebb and flow, and realizing that you're in with the universe and in the path and cycles, and there's a natural order to things. It's this wise energy of your soul that comes from an experienced soul that's been around, that gets the universe, that understands that you have to flow, and yeah. And this is that healing too, and that this is the cycles of healing that you go through. Okay, but then you got the Princess of Swords as well as the Queen of Swords, okay? And this is somebody that's in control of their thoughts, control of their mind, or harnessing that power. And yeah, like, of course you are. Of course you have your words and thoughts in alignment with who you really are, because you integrate all the different parts of yourself. And then you got the Sun. I mean, come on, you are a bright light, and people might just see the depth and the dark sometimes because of how much you're processing and going through, and yeah, just whatever your journey is. But it's just so special that you have this Sun and this internal child at the core of you, no matter what. And I can see that. I think people see it. Spirit definitely sees it. But this powerful source energy, this bright light, will shine through no matter what. I see it. I get it. And it's so beautiful. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. And wow, just keep it up. You are so amazing, so special. And I love how dynamic. I love the riddle that you are. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you want a personal reading just for you. Message me at KellynLoveTarot@gmail.com, and we can get you a personal reading. Follow, like, all that good stuff if you want to. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? I love you. Peace. All right, pile number 2, if you picked this rose quartz crystal, this is your reading. These are your messages. So, rose quartz. So right away I get that you are fun, you are good time, you are definitely special at a party, okay? You could also really be good at like cooling people down and calming people down, whether you know how to do that for yourself or not. You really calm and ease people. And yeah, it's nice because you're really chill. All right. You could also really be a sweetheart and be special for the way that you offer love and give love, just the way that you think of other people, because you express yourself, because you kind of just lay it out on the table. It's sweet that what you do and how you express yourself in all the ways, whether it's sexually, romantically, just thoughtfully, you put it out there and you're just kind of bold with it and you let it shine the way it's going to shine. And that is so special. Let me tell you. All right. Wow. What makes this group so special? 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 So, it could be special the way that you deal with your problems on your own. And I wouldn't normally, or I'm not advising that. I'm definitely not advising that you cry alone, that you do any of that. I definitely think that you should definitely get the help and support, especially if you're giving that to other people and you really know how to calm and soothe other people. You should get that same calm and soothing back. But there is kind of this selfless energy that it's special in a way that people definitely see your kindness and they get that you're trying to do, like you're not trying to burden other people with your sadness or whatever. It's special that you want to do things on your own. It really is. because I get that you're not wanting to burden people or whatever, and that you want to be able to do this on your own and go on your journey and just make your own decisions and stuff like that. But I have to get this kind of out because it is a little concerning, because I feel like maybe there's some things that you're defining yourself as even special to by doing that might be harming yourself and making it where you're not as grounded, and it might be really rocky, or you might be kind of illusion because you need help, and it's not special to just not ask for it. I get that there's a strength. You're good at balancing energy. You're good at creating fantasy. And you're good at being victorious. You are special because you're victorious, because you are a fantasy. You are fair. Okay? You have this amazing sense of justice and this wisdom about you. And you know how to move on. You know how to leave a situation that you need to leave, and that's a big quality. It's special to know when and where to leave. It's special your sense of justice. It's special your sense of morale and integrity. You are so special because you do know how to play different parts. You are special because no matter what, you're successful. Okay? No matter what, you have your sense of justice. No matter what, you can pick up and leave any situation you want. All right? But I am kind of seeing this thing of you crying alone. And that's not so special, right? Like, that's not something that we want to pride ourselves in. You being able to handle your emotions is special. But if you are somebody that's connected to love and want to be aligned with love, then showing people your vulnerability is even more special. And I know you have this ability within you, but it will take taking off some layers of ego or mask, or just letting people see the sadness, letting people not see you always happy all the time. And you are so special for caring about others, and for carrying such a big weight. And you are special because you do know how to do this, and it's an important skill to be able to adapt into what you need. I mean, I definitely am seeing that you're very skilled and successful, and you are incredibly beautiful or handsome. Your style is definitely amazing. Your style is definitely what makes you special. Your accessories, your makeup, the way you put yourself together is so beautiful. And you are so special for just allowing yourself to be that. And especially appearance-wise, to that whole thing of just like what you see is what you get. And it's this kind of sassy, like, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And I think you're special because you always have kind of some backup, or you always have value that you can tap into. And you're always victorious. You're always successful, no matter what. So, I mean, all the power to you. But life isn't just about being empowered. It's not just about being successful, And I think you feel this, or are hoping. But there's also a large part of humanity that's dark and sad, and if we're honest with ourselves, and honest with ourselves in front of people, that takes us to a whole nother level. And I just think that there's a lot of specialness to be discovered there, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to keep going, but I just wanted to let you know that you're special for beyond the stories that you have. You're special beyond your outfits. You're special beyond what you've walked away from. You're special beyond your victories and successes. You're special for more than what you've suffered through. You're special for so many reasons. All of those play a part. And your darkness, your light, all of it is what makes you special. And that specialness deserves to be seen, not just the one half that looks good. So it's kind of like, let yourself be special enough to get, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, and to allow yourself to be special enough to be cared for, and to have people see what you're going through, and allow yourself to be special enough to kind of strip yourself naked and see the core of the situation, and just be really honest with yourself, because I think you'll find a lot of special energy and success even more the more that you're honest. However, you're also special because you can play with illusion. And in no way do I want to say that that's like a bad thing or whatever, because it's not. It's an excellent skill. And I applaud you for that, because that's what a storyteller is. That is what a creative is, or an influencer, or an actress, or whatever, is being able to put on these different masks and play different stories and fantasies and things like that. And they're absolutely, that's an absolute skill. And that's a beautiful quality when you use it in the ways that you want to use it for success and stuff. But just know that you've got, different sides to you or whatever. But yeah, I see you, and you are special for the characters that you can kind of play. You're also special for the core of who you are. No matter how emotional or sad or whatever that is at times, you are special for it. You're special for your emotions. You're special for all of it. Okay? All right. Okay. Yeah. Mask. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Mask in abundance. Like, taking it off, you will find even more specialness and abundance than you ever could when you play with your mask and all of that stuff. That you can totally take it off and find even more gems within, or especially when you allow other people to see those gems within. Okay, anyway, moving on. What makes you so special? What makes you so special? Yeah, but like your makeup, accessories, outfits, style, anything like that, the way you put yourself together. Oh my goodness, yes. What you've learned, your discernment, and maybe that's why you kind of play around with this illusion or whatever, is because you know how to discern always. So it's not like you're going to get lost in it, which is really cool, but just also heed the warning or whatever. But okay, you are very self-aware. And that's probably why you're able to do all of this and play around and kind of things with fantasy or truth or whatever. Is because you're aware, and you're self-aware. You know how to think and meditate and zone in on yourself. You got the Rose Phoenix card. So you are blooming, you are changing, you are morphing, and that's part of this too. Maybe it's just kind of like you're playing around with different stories to find yourself or whatever. And I really hope that none of this sounds bad, because I just want to let you know that no matter what, as naked as you are or as much makeup as you put on and the character that you create, like this or whatever, that they're equally as special. That is the message, is that no matter if you're in the illusion or if you're in the sad reality of who you are, no matter the whole spectrum, you are special and you are beautiful and you are changing, evolving, adapting, expanding, healing, growing, learning, and you are successful. You will be successful no matter what. So I applaud you, and it's so beautiful, and you're just blooming more and more. And I do pray that like it's more and more in your authenticity, but also maybe that you're just that kind of person. With the more authenticity you get, the more you can play around with these illusions and stories. And if that's authentic to you to play around with that, then okay, more power to you. It's just tricky because I'm trying to phrase it right, but it is a beautiful, pretty energy. And I see how you can doll yourself up and dress yourself up, or how you can say beautiful stories, or your creativity can create worlds or fantasies or dreams. And that's really, really special and so beautiful. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I love your love. And I feel that that's where all of this is coming from. Justice is love in society. And yeah, so there's no way that she would be showing up if you didn't have that. If that wasn't your core. I do think you do, I want to say play with your emotions or something. And it's like, yeah, it's like you can play with emotions, and you definitely are very playful, and it's this soothing, compassionate energy that is underlying it all. So I hope I'm not saying things that sound bad, but don't get it twisted. You can play with emotions, and maybe you can kind of manipulate things. But if you're based in love and compassion, then okay, like play with the fantasy. I love it, okay? Like when I Rose Phoenix in this eye and the sensuality card, I mean, you're sexy, you're beautiful, and I'm definitely getting woman vibes. But either way, like your femininity, you being able to play with that is playing with your creativity and playing with dreams and playing with life. And so I get it, and I think this is a really special quality to be able to play with the senses and just play in general and be chill and fun and sensual and play around with what we can create. I mean, at the end of the day, what is really unnatural? I mean, if it feels like it's aligned with your soul, and yeah, if it feels true to you, and if you're based in love and compassion, then whatever, nothing's unnatural. It's whether it's like plastic surgery or putting on this kind of mask or facade or something. But if it's playing and it's exploring and you're based in love, like why not use this time on earth to play with that illusion and play with fantasy and create the worlds that you want to create? So I like it. I love it. I'm all about creating the fantasy world, especially if you're still grounded and aware, and you've got your awareness. So I'm down for it. I just am still going back to, like, as a reader, I can't just say this message without saying, please let yourself be seen for who you really, for the core of who you are. Please let that be seen too, because that's special too, and people deserve to be able to love you on that level as well. You deserve to be loved on that level as well as being loved for all of the beautiful things that you create. So okay, moving on. Yeah, you are so sexy and you are so free, and that's why you're free to create and do these different, like trying on different hats or wigs or like whatever, like you putting on different personality even sometimes. But you're just free because that's your range. And again, it's just you accept this is all you, and that's refreshing, and that helps other people be their full self. So yeah. All right, what's special about this Rose Quartz group? What's special about this Rose Quartz group? Yes, the Phoenix card. Rose Phoenix and the Phoenix card. Yeah, and your emotion. I mean, I think this was coming out earlier. I thought it did. Your emotions, and this is that compassion, that sweetness, that heart, and that's why you're able to do all this, is because it always comes back to you being in your emotions and playing with that range. And that is true. That is authentic, because you're playing with those emotions and playing with what you can create and do. So yeah. And I do think that you do bring a lot of peace when it comes to emotions for other people. And I'm getting this priestess energy and this queen energy. So yeah. You really could have your intuition just on point because you follow your emotions and you really feel through things. You really process and feel. And that's why you have that good discernment. Yeah, you just have a good eye for things too. That's what makes you so special. All right, what makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yeah. Okay. You got the Star and the Rest card. Okay, so this is very feminine energy, and you're very hopeful, and your optimism and hope and beauty is what makes you so special. The way that you know how to rest, the way that you know how to be in your receptive feminine energy. Also, your hope and your magic, your connection to spirit, that's what makes you so special. Yeah. You're wise, you know how to look and feel and sense and receive messages from the divine. You are definitely divinely guided, and whether it's an earth angel or some kind of like star seed or whatever, you come from a beautiful place. Your soul comes from a beautiful place, and you're here blessing us. And you have these magical healing abilities, and you have this compassion and beauty that just comes to you naturally. That's why I'm getting these Libra vibes, is because it's so balanced, but it's also Venus in energy. You have this sensuality, this sexiness, and you sparkle, you glow, you're glamorous. All right? Okay. Also, you could be really patient and understanding, and like maybe you don't feel like you're patient, but like I feel like because you trust the universe, you trust the flow, you trust when there is maybe stagnancy or delays or something like that, and you're stacking your coin, you're building for yourself. You, I'm sure, are trying to work on an empire or something. Because you have this queen energy. You're romantic. Either way, you're building and growing through your passion, through your victories, through discovering yourself and discerning, and it is so beautiful, and that's what makes you so special. All right, what else? Absolutely. What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yeah. The new things that you start, the new lives that you start, the new journey that you start. You're not afraid to end and begin things, and that's really special, that you just can kind of move on and that you can just leave, and because you have this hope, because you have this star quality, you can move on. You can take your magic elsewhere. Then you've got the womb card. So when I say this queen energy and this sensuality, I mean, yeah. You have that magic, sexy, passionate creation energy. You're committed to yourself at the end of the day, and I feel that. I think that you are a mentor to people, and that people can come to you for this light and for this hope, for this discernment, for this emotional compassion, and just your energy, your awareness. I think that you have a commitment to spirit, commitment to yourself, and you're probably a really loyal friend, partner, just person to be around, whether it's in business or whatever. I feel like you are loyal. But at the end of the day, you are loyal to yourself, and you're committed to yourself, and you will take your efforts where you need to go, because you can create whatever life you want to create. I mean, that's what that ability to be in illusion and stuff. It's brilliant, because we do need to be delusional sometimes to get to the place where that reality is real. At the beginning, you do have to be kind of crazy, kind of delusional. You have to be able to take the leap of faith. You have to take the risks. You have to believe in yourself and magic and spirit enough to jump and know that there's something there to catch you. So bravo, you are such a beautiful person, and yeah, you're creative and magical, and you're innovative and passionate, and you know how to get through, like, release yourself and get out of shackles. You know how to free yourself from any oppression that you have felt, whether that's your family, boss, your own limiting beliefs. You know how to get yourself into that freedom, and you do that by processing your emotions, getting into your senses, feeling that hope and magic and spirit, and blooming, phoenixing, discerning, being aware, and starting over, starting fresh, and being in touch with that feminine, beautiful creation energy. Because at the end of the day, you are success, and you are love and compassion. All right? I love you so much. You are such a beautiful person, inside and out. I can clearly see it. I feel so good and beautiful just being in your energy. And I love you. I love you for all of who you are, and for the happy, the sad, the beautiful, and the ugly. I love you so much. All right? Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing energy. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you want to. And let me know if you want a personal reading where we can create a video just for you, just to describe your soul or whatever topic or message you want. At KellynLoveTarot@gmail.com. Message me if you want that. But yeah, I hope to see you soon. Love you. Peace. All right, pile number 3, this Lapis Lazuli pile. This is your reading. Welcome. All right, so this is Lapis Lazuli, it means like blue pencil. And so I definitely get a kind of educated, smart, or at least, somebody that's intellectual, or somebody that likes to talk, somebody likes to communicate, somebody that likes to learn. That's usually the vibe I get with this crystal, and I'm getting that. Somebody likes to learn, or you could be good at business, but it is good logic and clear intentions, and there's just a truth about you that makes you very, very special. Okay? Yeah, you could really just be good on your own because you can stand in your own integrity and logic, and whether that's your morals or your just intellect or your smarts. Ooh, and magician vibes. You definitely know how to use tools. You definitely know how to manifest. Your hard work pays off. You know how to invest and harvest in and from yourself. Lapis Lazuli group, what makes you so special? What makes this group so special, Spirit? What makes this group so special? Whoa, okay. Okay, so you could be somebody that people go to for ideas, for creativity. You could, because of the way that you help level people up and advance them, you could really know how to upgrade people. You could be a good mentor or just a good advisor. And that's because of the way that you put yourself in perspective. You definitely could be somebody that just does well in charge and leading people. Your words are very needed, like they're very used. People use your advice and apply your advice a lot. Okay, so you could be very discerning, you could be very wise energy that knows how to see the potential of a situation. You're special because of how resourceful you are. You're special because of this perspective that you put yourself in to get new ideas. I figure that you're probably very inclusive and adaptable and open to ideas. So even though that you're somebody that is great to be in charge, you're not afraid to kind of put yourself in maybe like a lower position, or you put yourself in somebody else's shoes, just get a new perspective. You know how to change things up when you need to like problem solve. yeah, you could be very discerning, you could ponder a lot, you could be very special in the way that you really think things through and that you really want to get to the bottom of a situation. And yeah, there's this like practicality, this intelligence, this wit even, but you could be very, very intelligent. And that what makes you so special is your mentality. All right. What else? I'm getting you're very strong too. Just no matter what, like this truth that you hold, you have integrity, and whether that's just good posture or yeah, just the way that you hold yourself is really special because of how you take care of yourself, your routine, or yeah, just the structure that you have in your life. People admire. They admire the discipline. They admire the peace. They admire how equal and balanced you are. It's like you know how to moderate yourself. But yeah, you just take care of yourself and you're long lasting, you're sustainable, you have stamina. All right, let's see. What makes this group so special? What makes you special? What makes this group special? Okay. Yes, you're a teacher, and I'm getting this very divine masculine energy. I mean, you have the Queen of Wands, so don't get it twisted, which shows that people really think that you're sexy, and you know, you could be known for your mind, but you definitely take care of yourself and take care of your body, it feels like, so people respect that. Or yeah, just like the way that you dress yourself, the way you put yourself together, your style, but it's especially because you have this confidence and this structure about you, this discipline or this routine, this way of doing things that really just shows up in your body and in your appearance. Yeah, you could really do well in, yeah, there's this problem solving thing. It's about you being able to untangle yourself and you will get to the bottom of the situation. You could really know how to deal with conflict because you're very practical, objective. You have this outside perspective or this very, yeah, diplomatic or logical perspective. But you're a teacher, you're an advisor. And that was the energy you got from the beginning. I mean, this is the blue pencil, right? Like you're a teacher. And I'm definitely getting that your masculine energy, your masculine side is very strong and it has all this integrity. So people trust it, they trust you, and they especially trust you to lead. You do really have followers. There are people that really want to follow you. It's because of your perception. It's because of your intelligence. It's because of the way that you see things, the way that you search for the truth in things, the way you search for things in general, the way that you use everything in a practical, resourceful way. Like if you're like this person is crying and they're watering a plant and they used a seashell for the pot. Okay, so it's like you're using unconventional things, but you're inventive, you're brilliant, it's like sustainable, right? Like why waste the tears? Why waste the shell? Let's combine it all. Let's figure out how to use the whole situation. So you're somebody that, yeah, it's just you're practical, you're efficient, you know how to use what you have, be resourceful with what you've got, and use that to the best of its ability, to use people in the best way. And yeah, it's this like, you don't let things go to waste. You don't let, it's like even when you're crying, you're helping something out, you're using that in a productive way. It's like, you're just productive. And you're not special just because of your productivity, but you are special. I just say that, I'll give that because we live in such a capitalist society that has us believe that our value is so tied to what we produce. But I mean, in general, you produce a lot and you're very, yeah, just practical, efficient, disciplined, structured. So I mean, you are really special for what you produce and how much you produce and your routine and hard work. All right. You got the magic? Come on. Hell yeah, that's that teaching. You really do have this integrity and the heart and the emotion and the sweetness to go behind a beautiful masculine kind of energy being an authority. And I don't mean to say that you're just in your masculine energy. You definitely have this passion that's driving you and this creativity that's also in your authority, and somebody that cares and is creative and both your masculine and feminine side I see this compassionate, you have this royalty about you. Yeah. All right. What makes this group so special? What makes this Lapis Lazuli group so special? Absolutely. What makes this Lapis Lazuli group so special? What makes this Lapis Lazuli group so special? What makes this Lapis Lazuli group? Yeah, you're not afraid to explore. You're not afraid to have new ideas. Oh my gosh. Come on. Yeah, idea. Okay, well, it's focused on me, but you got the learning card. That's what I'm saying. You're somebody that's intelligent, that loves learning, that's a teacher. Teachers are lifelong learners. And that's you, okay? You have brilliant ideas, brilliant logic, brilliant communication, wisdom, imagination. It's the passion and the logic for me. It's the learning. It's the teaching. You set up roots. You have a practical foundation. If you're going to build something, it doesn't have to be by the book, but like you're gonna build it from the base up. Like, you're gonna make sure it's all good. You're not just gonna take somebody else's, like if you're building a car or something, you were restoring it, you would restore the whole thing. You would check all the parts of it. You wouldn't just trust the person you got it from and be like, okay, I'm just gonna start my project on top of what they did. No, you would check everything, you would inspect it, because you have this integrity of making sure that you want it all done right, and you wouldn't really trust maybe other people. You just want to check. You want to check the facts. That's why you have good intuition and discernment, and you're so intelligent, is because you research for yourself and you have this integrity and you have good foundation. And that's why you're such a good teacher, and why you have a community of people that want to follow and learn from you. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You are the thinking man, or the statue. You're pondering, you're discerning, you're brainstorming, you're solution finding. You're getting new perspective. You give yourself space. You give other people space. And that's a big part of your discernment. What makes you such a good leader and teacher and everything is that you know how to take your space and give other people space. You know the importance of it. You know how important it is to a mind to have that space to think and breathe and find solutions and stuff like that. Okay, what... All right, what makes this group so special? 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 Yes, divine masculine energy. Whatever your gender, we both have both, and we both have both sides of energy, masculine and feminine. But your masculine energy is definitely grounded in earth and in spirit, in practicality, in logic, and in the magic of life. And it's just so beautiful. That's what makes you the magician energy. And yeah, you've got the mystic, okay? You have this wisdom about you that people want to learn from, okay? And that could really do with how you know how to, like, your mentality helps heal you. And you are focused on yourself, and you care about yourself, and you invest in and nourish, or you value yourself. Okay, and you have this stamina. To go on the journey, you have this, you're a force. You're a force to be reckoned with. You have a lot of stamina, a ton of strength, the valor, the integrity, the honor. Okay, and you're fierce. You have clear vision, and you're just kind of a rare breed. Wow. And we have the love card, so like, you know, it still comes back to that. And I think that we need more masculine energy that kind of has, we need more like masculine, feminine, and feminine masculine, in my opinion. What makes you so special is how you balance the logic and the love, the passion and the intellect. Yeah. All right. What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yeah, you have reason. You have a logic. You have discernment. You have integrity. You have morals. You have values. And they make you so strong. They make you so special. You can be really quick with what you do, with your work, with how you like strive forward, the stamina, your progress. You really could have this quickness about the way you think and what you get done, what you produce, how you communicate even. You're connected, and that you have energy behind what you do and a charge behind what you do. But you do know how to go within, and you do know how to talk and communicate people, and also go within and communicate with yourself. Yeah. You have beautiful perception and an amazing vision. You have the reason, the logic, the intuition, the intellect. Your masculine energy is just so divine, and I mean, your energy in general is so strong and determined, and your logic is on point, your reason is on point, your mentality, and it is kind of a little mysterious, right? You got the mystic. Of course it's mysterious. And that's part of the reason why people want to follow you and they're so curious, is because you've worked on yourself, and you stand for something way bigger than yourself, and people can feel it. They understand that it's bigger, it's more. They feel the weight, they feel the gravitas. Okay, you have a community behind you, and the way that you're always working on yourself and learning, it's so beautiful. And so of course you should teach it. You should teach your knowledge, and it's so special when you do, because people listen, they learn, and you really help a lot of people out. Yeah. All right, thank you for being here. I love your energy. I'm so thankful to exchange energy with you. And yeah, like and subscribe if you want to. If you want a personal reading, let me know. Message me or email me at KellynLoveTarot@gmail.com. And I will see you again soon, okay? I love you. Peace. All right, if you chose this honey calcite crystal, this is your reading. I'm so excited that you're here. Such a yummy crystal. I always just want to eat it, of course, because it looks like a caramel candy or something, or like an orange. Yeah, I don't know. It's honey. It looks like honey crystallized, of course. But, I mean, that could definitely mean that you bring the sweetness to a party. You are just Wow. Okay, that explains. Just, I don't need to say anymore. You are the sun. You are warm. You are delicious. You are life-bringing. You help nourish things. You bring fun. You bring warmth. You bring this like cozy, sexy peace to things. Wow. Yes. Sun. What makes you so special? What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Wow. Okay, so you really could just like trust yourself, and that's really special. It's amazing. But your intuition is on point. You know how to go within, and you know how to put your fear down and be courageous when you need to like make decisions. You're somebody that has really long-lasting energy. You kind of have this daddy energy about you, just saying. And that's that sun energy, right? It's that raw energy. And that is definitely a sun pun. Okay. You have a lot of abundance to you. Think about honey. This is like honey solidified, basically, representing. So it is very luxurious, and like honey never goes old. It's like timeless. It is beautiful. It is strong. It is beautiful. It's nourishing. It's long lasting. It can help a lot of different things, right? Like honey soothes people. It nourishes people. It creates desserts. It can like heal people even. And it brings this life and moisture even back to life. Like it's like liquid gold. And that's what you are. You are golden. You have so much value. You're a star. You have this richness about you. And you're somebody that is creating a legacy, or your vibe is just that you have a rich legacy about you. And what you're creating is long lasting. You have this emotional fulfillment in you, or that's what you're creating. You could definitely be somebody that has amazing like family vibes, whether that's just your friends or chosen family or your actual immediate family. You could be an amazing mother, father, sister, brother, anything like that, or just amazing friend, but you give off this amazing, strong family vibes that's nourishing and loving, and just an amazing family member or friend. You could definitely provide a lot for people and nourish a lot of people. You could just bring in a lot of solid energy that you can just build off of, and that it's like juicy but pure, and it's sustainable. All right, let's see. Yeah, you have a lot of strength to you. You are very strong. Very solid in who you are. And that's that light that you can just shine. It's very like Leo energy. Yeah, just letting that kind of spill out of you, your golden energy. All right, what makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? It's definitely Leo energy. It doesn't have to be that that's your sign. It's just that that's the vibe. Okay, you really connect with people and you make them feel like family. When you assert yourself, when you're in this kind of dominant position, you're just you give off excellent family member vibes, whether it's family or it could be family, it could be lovers, it could be friends, but you give off this bonded, like a family vibe. And people trust you, and they trust you in authority. They trust you when you assert yourself. You do well in positions of authority, and it's very Leo energy. It's this sun, shiny, bright, authentic, meant to be in the spotlight, juicy, sustainable energy, okay? You connect with people on a beautiful level that people just feel like, oh, that's fam. Like, they feel like you're on the same team with them. And it's really special how you can make people feel equal. You can make people feel balanced. You can just like bring the party, Or like, yeah, you can make everybody feel special at a party. Because you shine, you allow other people to shine. And you give them the permission and the space to do that. Again, very like Leo energy. Yes, oh my gosh, you like connection. When you work hand in hand with people, when you touch people, could be really, really special for the way that you connect and are intimate and touch people, for sure. I mean, this is very sexy vibes, very juicy, very like, it's hot. You're really hot. Like, you're special because you've got the power, okay? You're a powerful freaking person, all right? All right. What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? What makes this group so special? Yes, you just give off this homey vibe. That's what it is. Like, you could be head of the household. You could be in charge, or people just know that you're the one to go to, that you just have power. And that power is, you create safe spaces with it. You create like a castle with it. And people feel free and they feel like they can shine within that. And they feel comfortable. And yeah, you just make people feel cozy. You make people feel loved. And you make people feel hot and sexy. You've got this magic about you that's just irresistible. You're magnetic. The way that you can connect with spirit, the way that you can kind of align yourself in authenticity and go within and like reclaim that power. You can like charge up that magic, especially when you're at home. You can recharge and revamp and come back like shining brighter than ever. The way that you dance, the way that you communicate, come on. What makes you special is the way that you move and the way that you speak. The way that you talk. When you're so vibrant, of course the way you talk, the way you move is just going to be so special, because this vibrancy just oozes out of you and creates beautiful connections and rhythms, and you just vibrating all around. All right. You're big energy. You have big, big energy, and people realize that you need that space and that you create that safe space for people. You create homes. Like wherever you're at, you like create home energy. That's that sun. That's that pinnacle energy. That's that, you got the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Like, that's in home. Like, come on. You create abundance, you create prosperity, you create peace and safety, and you provide that like a foundational energy for people to be able to shine. And that's because you go within, you create the foundation within yourself, so you know how to do it. And so it's kind of, it seems like it's like easy for you. It's just like if you're a performer and you get up on stage, like that's your home and you feel comfortable there and you give that feeling to people. Yeah, you could definitely be an excellent lover, and you could also be really good with your words. The way that you use your intuition and that you're balanced, so you can speak from a place of just good foundation. All right, what makes you special? What makes this group 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 special? Yeah, you definitely could be loyal, and your words could mean a lot, and it could be that like your word is your bond. You are a gem. You are a diamond in the rough. You have gone through it, and been through the pressure. And that's why you're so vibrant and so magical, is because you put yourself through the fire to change, and you've made these bold choices. And so it's created a bold person that has been through a lot, but is solid in who they are. Okay, you got the mother energy. You've got the King of Pentacles, so it's the daddy energy and the mother energy, but it's this providing like this safe space. You create this nest, you create the home. Like, I definitely get that you're like fun at a party. It's not like you're like, oh, be responsible and like babying people or whatever. No, you just be like, you're the cool mom that's like, I'd rather you drink in the house. But you allow people to be themselves and explore and express themselves, and you create that safe environment for people to do so. And that is so special, because you're such a star, and then you create a stage for other people to be a star. And I really love that. So fiery. All of your endeavors and your skills are so, like long lasting. You just have such a legacy. All right. What makes this group special? What makes you so special? What makes this group so special? You could look so special traveling the world. You're so special for the way that you travel, for the way that you explore, the way that you dance around, the way that you experience so much. That's what makes the gem, that what makes this magic, and why you need this space. Like, when I made this card, I was definitely feeling like airport vibes. It's just you travel, you explore, and you inspire and influence other people to explore. You could be an influencer. You got the inspiration card, come on, at the bottom. You inspire people, and your love and your action is what's inspiring people. Wow, you got the one twice in 2 different decks, a card called the One. And you do make a beautiful lover, so people could definitely be like, you are the one, and you just give off energy like you're the one. Like, if you have a project you need, you have a love situation, you're just the one. You're the one to do it. It could be that you're a high achiever, but people, you could just be an amazing lover, and you could have a legacy with somebody. You could create a beautiful family, but either way, you're the one to lead, or you're the one to provide. You're the one to set an example and to show them how to do it, okay? You are the one that people can come to. You're the one to inspire and to help people shine bright. You're the gem. You're a star. And then you got this completion card. Okay, so you do what you say. Your word is bond, and you're going to complete the project. You're going to create that space, create that castle. You're going to let your passion fuel you to the end of the project, and you're going to collect the coin after, okay? Yeah. You could be somebody that really studies and has this like deep knowledge. That's why people trust you, and you can go within, and you know how to revert back to your own choices. But yeah, you could also just have learned a lot. You could be very educated, or you could just know how to use what you've learned and shine. Because like, that's the difference between just having knowledge and really applying it, right? Is when you act in that knowledge. And that's what I get, is that like, that's the end of the process for you, that you don't just get the information and regurgitate it. No, you be it, you live it, you apply it, you act in it. And that's that love. That's that being equal inside and out, being authentic, being warm and magical, and being able to radiate what you believe in and the knowledge that you've acquired. Okay? You are such a gem with a legacy and an empire. And yeah, you're just such a jewel, and people can see that that's because you've created such a beautiful home space within yourself, and that you have all this love for yourself, and you let yourself shine, and people are really inspired by that, and you help like release other people so that they can allow themselves to shine, and they see how successful you are doing it and how long lasting and just amazing and magical and safe you are, like in yourself. Yeah. All right. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy and letting us exchange this beautiful, fabulous energy. I love you so much. Like and subscribe, all the good stuff. If you want to email me, if you want a personal reading just for you, so I can just hype up you and tell you about your soul or a specific topic or message, question, if you want. But yeah, just let me know. and I hope to see you again soon, okay? I love you. Peace.